This is game 2. Game 2 on this tournament. It's the finals. It's Team Cruncher, Hitman, Carson, RavinDrannor against iNSUPERABLE, LAWLIET, AAC, and Fantom. Last game was won by Hitman's team, Cruncher, blah blah blah. It was a good rush. It was on Battlegrounds. They tried something a bit different. Last time LAWLIET, he's here, right? Last time LAWLIET was a human. He decided to fast stack close position, have his Archmage do basically nothing for a large part of the game at the start until he had to do a Blizzard. And they tried to do Blizzard Flame Strike Mortars to counter the Hunts and the massive army that their opponents would have. But at the end, I'll tell you what, there was at least 2,500 XP on the TC of Hitman. On the other side, only level 3 for the TC of AAC. So a huge discrepancy. Level 7 versus level 3, it's a problem. He is in fact going for the TC again. Priestess of the Moon over here. Keeper of the Groove over here. We have again a late Paladin Rifle build. It's not, the build is not late, but it's gonna be a late hero. Now where do these heroes go? Did they scout? It reached here for the Swisp from Fantom's team, but no scout from blue side. I'm happy this time they are blue and red. It's gonna be much simpler for me to follow.
A player's forces are under attack.
We see DK, no funny stuff over here. Alright, so where do they go? Keeper is going here. Priestess of the Moon is going there. So we're gonna harass different places. Meanwhile, the two Night Elves, they're gonna harass the same place. Most likely this orc. Yep, no start with well, I mean, he starts with the Scouting Owl and not with more damage. Fantom's got auto-attacked a little. He's going back to his base. Meanwhile, we will see some creeping for TC. Cruncher making sure every last hit counts.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go. Oh, he could have missed it. He could have. Now they're picking up headhunters here. 1 body count so far. That's also 1 entangle alone. And now they're doing some damage. They might even surround with the wisps. No, not yet. Maybe they will continue to try. No, not yet. Meanwhile, of course, just being an annoyance here, but will it change anything? Because he has level 1 heal. He needs to either focus the Paladin or steal some creeps. Otherwise, this harass is basically useless. Now, Cruncher knows that, and that's why he doesn't care, and he goes creeping instead. They arrange a meeting in the middle. They want to creep together. Even though it's not in front of their base. You don't see that kind of communication even in the strongest teams that we know of right now. Wow. Keeper died.
A town is under siege.
Not even sure why. Nothing was really happening as far as I was concerned. Like, I was looking at the minimap and nothing was really attracting my attention. But hey, a keeper died. Phantoms? Yes. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he got a lot of things from it. He killed a bunch of people from it.
A player's forces
iNSUPERABLE is not finishing his expo. Not like he's going to expo. He's in the worst spot to get an expo in there. RavinDrannor goes for a different plan this game. The other games, the expos were really late. This time it's really fast. What's happening over here? No mana anymore. It's not gonna be super good to have hunts against HH. A creep jack with the lightning shield. It hurts. Has to speed scroll. Gets still for their trouble. A speed scroll value and 2 headhunters. And probably the end of this creep. They didn't kill the level 6 creep over there.
A player's forces are under attack.
If I look on red side, I don't see any expo yet. So it looks like, at least right now, it looks like an advantage for blue team for the winner of last game. And if they win this, it's another best of 3. If they win this, they get the prize money. It's 60% of $666.66. So that's pretty close to $400. So it's $100 each. He doesn't get this level 3, but it's not like it matters as much as the TC. The Paladin is useful, but level 3 TC is much better. And Sub sends his whole army to the base. He gets a mana pot, he gets skeletons. Seems to be ready to try to push, but he will have to defend an entire three squad. The fourth one was trying to come, but he gets intercepted. And now Carson gets intercepted. Sends a hero one way, units the other. Not sure why Fantom doesn't fight here. They have the upper hand. I mean, I guess I see the whole map, so I have an advantage, but still. Now, one acolyte down. He is in mid-tech, so it's a good timing for the human and orc to hit.
A town is under siege.
They are not yet profiting from this expo, but they will. And in the meantime, Team Red doesn't have any. This creep is annoying. But at least I don't think he had a lightning strike, chain lightning done on him. That's good for them. Although here we see LAWLIET with again Hunts and Priestess of the Moon. Will he be able to hit and run like he was able to the other games? It has been his winning game plan. That is so many units. He went forward. Try to get a surround. It cost him a lot of HP and a hunt. And we see soloing here. Cruncher getting the Ancient of Wars. We see that. Oh, what? What was that? I saw that. They're trying to go for a fight. I see 3 armies against 2 at this moment. But we also see on the minimap that 2 are coming in the back. It is mass hunts in the back. It hurts. They're not full HP though, so that might be their saving grace. A lot of kills going on, but now it's 3v4. There's a lightning shield on the Fiend over here. It deals so much damage, but there's a dispel that helps. We see low hunts, rifles are healthy. This fight is close. Now if we look at Carson, where did he TP? He TP'd to save his own base. Will he be able to? The Priestess of the Moon was blocking. The positioning on LAWLIET is super good. Every hunt is attacking, but every hunt of Carson is not attacking, so he is able to do his job. Now we will assume that he will kill the main hitman Still going for some torrents just like last game. Really a good unit in 4v4 when there's basically only ground and nobody techs for air this game. He did get the main. It seems like he even got the Priestess of the Moon. Wow, he got this skill as well. And he TP's out, leaving 2 moon juice full, moon well full of juice. Could have been healing all of his units, but he decides against it. Always useful for later purposes. And there we go. It seems like now it's 4 bases against 4 again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still no expo. None has been finished creeping apparently from the minimap. So this is back to maybe a 50-50. But we see the tech coming in. That's the problem. Torrents are very strong. Do we see any tier 3 buildings coming up?
A player's forces
None
are under
here,
attack.
none here. We see a bestiary, that's it. Again, headhunters. We see hippos. What are they gonna be useful for? Maybe someone is going chims and I didn't see it? Nope. Nothing with air, nothing with air here. Not sure why the hippos. Do they think it's going to be chims coming up? That must be it, right? That must be it. This hippogriff is the counter air and that's it. There's no archer to ride. Now he did place his Ancient of War there. He blocks the path. He buys some time. Pretty good. But LAWLIET is gonna kill those. They catch one here. Maybe they can kill it. Oh, but the army is so huge. He has a TP if he wants to leave here. So and that is. But the torrents are gonna do so much work. And it seems like, did he go Aura 3? No. But they seem to be walking so much faster than the opponent. So now what's their next plan? If you were blue team right now with the army right there and your base being under attack, what do? You want to usually counter attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh ho! Hex level 1. I think he might have went for heal or ward last time because he didn't hex the hunts in the middle. But this game he goes for hex first. It's the right choice to do. Oh, just a bit late. That's the Korean ping right there. He should be at around 170. He's been drained of all of his mana on the red TC over here. Uses a mana pot. No, sorry. Oh yeah, maybe. But he steals some mana as well. Now there is archers on Hippo Riders. But they are attacking the headhunters. It's bad. They need to stay in the back or a flank. But there's no good target for them right now. Too much riflemen, too much headhunters. This min is dead. But look at here. Someone's TPing. Okay. Oops. They killed the main over here. So in without a main. Carson blocking. And it's 4, soon to be 5 bases against 3.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Nobody's giving him more gold to repair, not to repair but rebuild. They need to give him some gold to rebuild. Otherwise all these peons are useless, except if he already gave up. He can take off the peasants, the peons from the borough as well. He's low on lumber too. We'll keep tab on it on the bottom.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
This is the kind of error that a pro player does only when he's really under a lot of pressure. Priestess of the Moon over here is really low HP. Now's the time to use the moon juice. There we go. They force a TP. I'm I'm surprised they do. I thought maybe blue would put up a fight right there, and but no, they decide against it. And that's fine because they're ahead in bases, so if they kill the same amounts that they get killed, it's good for them still. They can recover faster, they can recover more easily. Here we see tanks. What's their tech? 3 and 1. 3 and 1 tanks in an undead base. It always hurts. And that's a tilter as well. You'd never want to play against tanks.
Are under attack.
The target for those hippos, they don't have any good target. It's gonna be the headhunters, but piercing damage is not good against that. Reduce damage from piercing attacks. Although this is a good unit to get. There we go. This dies and hurts the other around. You don't have any good target for those. I mean, I guess yes, you have Kodos, but it's not like they're game winning. When he has 2, it does the same damage. It doesn't increase the damage even more. You need to split against those, but he won't be able to.
A town is under siege.
We get LAWLIET over here against carsoNNN. It's not a useful fight. It's not one that matters. What that matters is over here when you lose your main. So it's soon gonna be GG, and blue team wins. They don't have any income from this base. They now do from this. It just got up. No wisp anymore in here. Maybe he has some in another base, but you don't really want to rebuild with your elf. You want to give your gold, have someone else use it with already, you know, buildings to get some units out of. Level 6, 2 Taurens, 1-2 headhunters. It's unstoppable at this point. The base just got up and just got destroyed again. Tanks are coming in, killing the undead base. He's not able to get anything. He's food stuck. He's at 49 on 20. This is over. So no upset today. None basically. Really no upset from my side. Just on paper that was supposed to happen, and it did. Always root for the underdog.
A player's forces are under attack.
But damn, again, look at this TC, it's level 4. And look at this one, it's level 7. Same concept from last game. Now there's 2 ways to think about that. It's either they're pro players, so they won't leave until for sure 100% that they lose. On the other side, they lose. They have no way to fight except if one by one they send units to their army and they feed off of that, and they get like level 10 heroes. And even if they don't have an army, if they have level 10 heroes, yeah, they have a chance. But it's not the case, man. This is completely useless. Treants over here, useless. 2 bases completely killed. There's literally just insuperable space at this point. I don't know if I want to just continue bashing on that. It's over. You got 5 bases against 1.
Are under attack. Town is under siege.
That's what's interesting right now. I bet that right now, if Hitman were to TP alone, he would be able to beat this whole army. But I'll tell you what, I was impressed to see the coordination, the level of coordination, and the strategies as well. Strategies that usually are used in 4v4. Maybe it's an eye-opening for people right now, because expos are not as important as coordination and early harass. From what I've seen from these games, that's the main thing that I can take of it. The only other team able to beat Fantom's team was Return of the Jedi. But now, Cruncher's team 2-0. Is he? Mm-hmm. He's getting an expo at the main base of Carson. Yep. All right.
Forces are under attack.
Ethereal, Cruncher, RavinDrannor, and Carson are the winners of the AAC America's Autumn Cup 2020 in 4v4. Ethereal was already the 1v1, ends up being second. But there we go.